let's get into my tea. Tea-boy, that's me. Tea-boy. Where's that printouts?
In the print. You're a bit see-through.
Am I? Oh, I am. There's no green on the t-shirt, though. So how are we all doing? What have we all been up to? What have we all got planned? Christopher says, hope to enjoy it as always. So do we. We do a little tilt as well, because I'm a bit high up.
No, otherwise we'll see the bottom of the camera.
All right, yeah. So who have we got in tonight? I can't see anybody. I'll put my phone on, it might tell me. Turn it off volume-wise.
Oh dear.
What? Oh, shadowy. Oh, thank you, Joe and Carrie Lee, for sharing our post on that we're online. And just see that at the moment.
Well, to be a little bit see-through tonight. Good evening, Linda.
I feel like the guy at the almond, the priest. It's spike went straight through me.
It's all for you, Damien.
The Noskis are here and ready to go. We are on tea to start with. And then we're moving on to a rather nice bottle of wine that Tommy at the station brought in, saying that specifically we had to drink it on a Wednesday.
He also gave us some Garibaldi's and some hobnobs. Yeah, I think, what did he call these? He said your biscuits, your horrible biscuits, I think he called them.
Well, your hobnob ones.
No, your horrible biscuits for your Garibaldi's, he called them. Hello from Tracy and Charlie Kitchen, Spinning Malaga. Hello.
So, has anybody blown away? Anybody lost parts of their garden? I'm having a sale. I've got 23 trampolines, 8 deck chairs. I shall keep you chatting away while Alex is doing a technical sorting out bit.
There you go. You're not as up now.
So that's weird. That shadow keeps kicking in. Although it's not really visible on screen, it's only we can see it on our mould, as it were. Well, that's disappeared. But I think it's basically a reflection of you.
No.
It's the combination of the two of us, I think, and the shadows. Anyway, how we all been? You're very quiet tonight.
Our football club had a major fence collapse. That's offensive.
Ooh.
Fran's going to be a different person tomorrow night. Are you Doctor Who?
What are you thinking of, Doctor? I'm actually enjoying it.
There we go. All set.
Yeah, no. Basically, for some reason, that stripe. I'm semi-transparent with my shirt for some reason, because it's black, and it thinks it's finding green in the shirt. And which is why it's making it semi-transparent, so you see the stripe all the way through. It doesn't matter.
It's the best we're going to get. There you go. You're less transparent now.
Well, that's better.
It's just the green bits on you now.
Well, we do have little bits of green on the t-shirt, obviously.
The panel certainly has something to say about the collapse, said Linda. Indeed. Wings and Things shared your stream, some midweek fun. Thank you very much. And also, Carrie Lee just became a follower.
Ooh.
Right then. Fran says, guess what? I don't know. Tell me.
We're on our busiest 2 weeks of the year, preparing for next week, which is all our Christmas parties in the pubs. We've got all sorts. All the flavoured vodkas are ready. They're all ready. Managed to get them all done. It's been a bit of a push, hasn't it? Getting everything done. So, yeah, first one is at the railway on Monday. Hooray! Fran's out of isolation means you can go to your pub quiz. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
So tomorrow we have got the Rossington Lounge quiz, where we're actually going to be doing the chase. I've revamped it, so that's taken me full day to sort out. So we've completely revamped that. I'm bedding it down there, tweaking as necessary. Then in the new year we'll be bringing it to the pubs. We're really happy with it, aren't we? So looking forward to that. I've got some music rounds to create. This weekend, for those of you who can get to Portsmouth, excuse me, at the Moonshine Club, Rats are playing on Saturday. So I'm doing it's an hour and 40 drive there, an hour and 40 drive back that I'm doing.
Love the Allens Plus Animals from Cornwall. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Much appreciated. If you do want to donate, it is down there. Well, up there, sorry. It's paypal.me/quiz actually. Send a couple of pounds our way.
Other gigs are worth seeing on the 10th of December, Friday the 10th of December. And it's all virtually over apart from our virtual Quizmas quiz on the 13th. I'm going to see Dits, who I'm absolutely loving. If you like your punk sort of music, they are a must-see. And they're playing in Hastings. And then I'm shooting up to pick up my mum on the Saturday the 11th. But 3210s are playing a gig about an hour away from her. So I'm seeing them on the 11th and then picking her up that night. And we're coming back down on the Sunday.
Had a couple of donations there.
Oh, right, sorry.
That's why I was holding my finger over the button.
I didn't spot that.
Nope. We've got the Hassocks Division of Rubber Ducks, thank you very much.
Cheers.
And Kim O'Shea, thank you for your regular donation, much appreciated.
Martine finally got a computer to work, so she's ready now. Came back from her Christmas dinner with all the people in her building. So a bit drunk, and we'll try her best. Excellent.
Yeah, we like that. Bit of drunk quizzing.
We're going to be joining you a little later, Martine. Tom bought us a bottle. Tom from the station quiz bought us a bottle of red wine. So we're going with the insistence that we drink it during the virtual quiz. So we'll be having that later once we've finished our teas.
You move a little bit that way. You've got slightly big. There you go. Got a big area of empty space. I did move the camera around because I started doing some game streaming at various points, and I put the camera at a different angle when I'm playing the games.
So when you're doing your game streaming, how do they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Stackster. So you can find me on there. I might even put a link in.
Yeah, why not?
Play absolutely any game, as over the years I've collected, and I am not kidding, about 750 games, and so people can vote for what game they want to see on there. So there you go, that's the Twitch that I'm at. Not as family friendly as the quiz.
He swears a lot.
I swear a bit.
A lot.
I swear a bit. But yeah, I'm on there as well. I'm testing out new things as well. I'm very new to the whole streaming game stuff, so I'm up for feedback. That any feedback I do get on there as well.
Oh, we've had the ultimate of Joe, Queen of Random, has out-randomed herself. She's just realised that she was watching last week's quiz rather than this week's quiz, and started doing the questions again.
Oh dear.
Oh, you do make me laugh. Oh. That's why we do this. It's such fun.
Oh dear.
Joe, it could only be you. It could only be you.
We've got someone from the Duck Seaford. Thank you very much, Duck Seaford.
Cheers. Are our any of our German contingents watching? Because I hear that in Munich, a few people have actually been injured by it. They were doing some work by the railway station and hit a unexploded World War II bomb, which literally flew the digger out the way.
Oh. We've also got Anita Allen and Carrie Lee. Thank you for sharing us on your stream. Sarah Linsdale said, Matt Carter, your hump day quiz fix. There we are, Sarah. Right, let's get the old intro up.
Well, while you're doing that, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you in the actual pub quizzes that brought stuff for the homeless. They were overjoyed by Sussex Homeless Society were overjoyed by your generosity. It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
Someone even bought instead of donating old clothes, they just bought a load of thick socks and thick underwear. They actually went out and bought them, which is incredibly nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know who you are as well. That being said, let's jump in with the intro. We shall be back with you in just a second after you see what your rounds are.
Hey up me ducks.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them. Takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak, but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
Ho, ho, thanks to Rats for our intro. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so that's Chucky. I don't know if you guys remember from last year.
I will explain, Chucky. Had to give me nightmares, he did.
In case you weren't here for that amazing thing last year.
So basically, Chucky stands at the bottom of the stairs as a Christmas decoration. And I went out on New Year's Eve and had quite a fair bit to drink, as you would on New Year's Eve. However, Sarah decides, as her and Alex are leaving, to move him from the hallway and put him bang smack in the middle of the living room. I come home, switch on the light, and get the fright of my life. Honestly, it was like Chucky. It was as if it was alive. And after a few drinks, and you see that...
Just winked at me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was the thing. And every now and again we do move it around the house.
And yeah, his named just Chucky now.
Christmas time ghost. Joseph, scary indeed. Indeed. Right. As always, you can give us any donations you want at paypal.me/quizactually.
Please, because we just realised we're going a month, or we're going 5 weeks without any income coming in.
Yeah. So that's the way it is at the moment. Francis, nickers please. We can only show nickers if we get donations. That's the rule now.
Yeah.
Times are tight. Wrong button there. Sorry about that, guys. Right then. Shove it up out of that. Right.
I'm going to top my tea up.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's jump on to your first round of random one. Did you get the print out?
No, I didn't, did I? I should have got that in the intro.
Hello, Sarah.
Just speaking of you.
Helicopter. I did, Fran, yes. Thank you very much.
We've been telling the tales of Chucky.
Indeed. So, round number 1, it is the begins with round, where every answer begins with the same letter. For this round, your answers begin with the letter T. So all your answers to this round start with the letter T. What are you doing?
You print it off in a different way to me. I'll give you the start.
DW Ricks, and we also got another one there. I can't see your name. Thank you for your donation as well. Hello, puppet, says Sarah.
Right, I'll let you get started while I'm trying to get these in order.
They're just paired together.
Yeah, but I don't do it that way. I do them individually. The way they... So that's... Well, you just carry on.
What on earth are you doing?
You just carry on and I'll get these...
Thanks,
sorted.
as always. Thank you very much for your donation. Again, I can't see your name, but I will read out your name once I can see them. That's done faffing around. Number 1, what word represents the letter T in the standard radio phonetic alphabet?
It was from Paula. Thank you, Paula.
Late to the party, but hi, my two favourite guys. Hello, Jackie. You didn't miss much. We're on to the first question.
Right, that's yours and that's mine, right?
No, that's...
That's round 1 answers.
That's what I've got.
You want that one?
And then you want that one. Are you holding?
Yes, and I'll have that one, and then you can have those. Go on. Bugger off.
Oh, Jesus.
Question 2. Which cartoon series featured characters Lino, Chitara, Tigra, and Schnarf?
Tigra.
Tigra, okay.
John says, hi, Sarah. How many Sarah points are there tonight, please? Oh, dear. Anne says, yes, please. Milk 1 sugar.
Even Fran's in at it. How many points, Sarah? In capital letters.
Please, she needs the points. You can have 31 for all the days in December, says Sarah. Isn't that nice?
Well, that's a good one. I like that. I like that.
Lovely stuff. So, yeah, as well as the chase tomorrow at Mark's one in the Rottingdean Lounge, we're bringing back the selector category round at the station.
Ooh.
This is one of my favourite rounds. We have 4 different categories, 1 easy, 1 medium, and 1 very, very hard, and you get bonus points depending on which 2 you think you're going to get. It's good. And that will be our penultimate quiz at the station, and then it'll be next Thursday's a Christmas special. We're also supporting Martlets again this year. The station are selling Christmas hats for £3, and that £3 will go directly to the charity. So you can also support that as well.
Cool. Question number 3.
Number 3, which British newspaper is nicknamed The Thunderer? Is it The Telegraph or The Times? Sarah is our favourite, says Martine. I'd love to argue with you, but she's mine as well.
Billy no, mate's me. Oh dear. Question number 4. What hot place is a hummum? The hummum.
Just as that was awkward. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm assuming it's Mark, so.
Oh, Karina will be giving me a dig at some point, no doubt.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Yes, Sarah, I keep hearing you want to travel on a helicopter.
I have travelled in a helicopter when I was in New York. Scariest thing I've ever done. It was terrifying.
I've just had a thought.
Uh-oh.
I will talk about it in the recap.
Another one of Mark's famous, I'm going to make a plan that's not been discussed before. Number 5.
It's true, actually.
He does this, and we're going to do this, and I'll be like, what?
No, I'm going to discuss this one with you, actually.
Right, the answer's no. Number 5, what was Natalie Imbruglia's debut hit single? They said, oh yeah, I love Heights, me. Yeah, Sarah gets vertigo going up a stepladder of 2 steps. Even when at the marina going over the promenade thing, she has to hold onto my arm tight.
Yeah. I sort of get it.
There isn't a Zoom tonight, Fran, no.
No, we haven't got Zoom. Have we got the marathon question in as well?
Yep.
Oh, good. Should we go on to question number 6?
If you want.
What is the formation of a blood clot in the heart?
Sarah says, I've never even been in my loft, it's too high. Yeah, lofts aren't fun.
Unless you convert them.
Sure.
Very quiet tonight.
It is a bit quiet. It's been a quiet week so far.
Yes, we've noticed this.
People, I think it's a combination of people who've been a little bit scared of the new variant. Christmas time, people saving up. And also it was like furthest away from payday we're going to get, isn't it? Charlie Grant says, I'm getting my boost jab on Sunday. Well done, you.
I can get mine on the 6th, which is the week we start doing the quizzes. So I'm going to wait till the week after.
Number 7. What is the collective noun for a group of monkeys? What is the What is the collective noun for a group of monkeys?
And it seems in Brighton the jabs are all Pfizer now, not AstraZeneca anymore.
Fair enough.
So
Doesn't really matter what you get, really, does it? As long as it's a boost.
no, it's just that with me having the quizzes, all the Christmas party ones, and then picking your grandma up at the end of the week, it's a case of I need a bit of space to do it on, really.
And why would it being Pfizer affect you?
It might affect me differently. Astra was fine. I had no problems with it apart from a numbness in the arm.
First one, Astra. 24 hours feeling crap. Second one, I was okay, says Charlie Grant. Well, there you go.
Question number 8. In which movie does Dustin Hoffman play a man who pretends to be a woman? I tried to book it. All I've got is New Year's Eve and the day before it.
That'd be such a nice New Year's Eve gift. Jab in the arm.
But they won't give you. They just give me 2 days. It says the next 5 days available are. And I've just got those 2 days.
I mean, I just walked onto a bus and got my job. Pfizer was no problem. Moderna, I was out for 2 days, says Martin.
Right.
Do we do Moderna over here anymore?
Moderna's mainly Europe.
Ah.
But the one thing I'm picking up on what's being said over here, Martin, is the AstraZeneca one. Less people are actually dying with it. It seems to be better at stopping the deaths. Anyway, let's move on to something nicer.
I thought that any vaccine would be good at stopping deaths.
Yeah, but I mean more effective.
Right, okay. 119 miles long, what's the name of Scotland's longest river? Joe knows a film question.
Woohoo!
Wrong one again. There we go. My first 2 Astra jabs were fine. Pfizer booster gave me the shivers for 2 to 3 hours. That's not bad, is it? 2 or 3 hours of shivers and it's over.
No, I'm fine. I'll be fine with that. It's just I don't want to be doing quizzes when that's happening. Anyway, all this ties in what I'm about to talk about in the next one.
You said last week, Mark. Yeah, he has a tendency to repeat himself. I've been contacted by my GP to say they will come to my house to give me the booster. Oh, that's not so bad, Joe.
That's cool.
Then again, it's when they've got time to come over to your house and do it, I suppose. Whereas it's the convenience of being able to go yourself. But
Well, I suppose with Jo, with what she went through, I'm assuming that's why, just to be sure for you. And finally, question number 10. Which song has these lyrics? Just the name of the song is all we need. What did I say last week?
about the AstraZeneca being good for Europe?
Oh, did I? Oh, okay.
Ooh, Dark Ghost is now following me on Twitch.
Who's Dark Ghost?
I don't know. But thank you. I believe they're following my Staxter account, so thank you even more. Thanks. I'm going to get one of those things you can. There's like a little roulette wheel you can get of all the games that I own. You can press it and it chooses one for you. All right.
Just moving things along.
Right. I should have done that when you started talking about the 14th death in a row in Germany.
Okay, do you want this? Do you want this?
No, thanks.
Okay, I'll top myself up then. Oops, you got a cloth.
For God's sake.
It dribbled.
It's a white desk.
I didn't. I wasn't the one that left the big stain on it.
Right, it's my desk to stain.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. What is the only English anagram of diametric? How many points are we wanting to give away for that one tonight?
I don't know.
Should we say 3 just to be random?
3.
We're giving you 3 points for that one.
Just because it's the only one we've got. Usually we have 2.
So now we're doing 3. Oh, you don't want answers?
Oh, no, we don't. Right, I think it's time to open the wine, says Marty. I think it is.
We've still got a ton of tea left.
You have, I haven't. Right, recap time. How long do you think you're going to be housebound for, Joe? Is it one of those things you're just not sure of? Do you feel that you're going to be okay in a few weeks, few months, or is it one of those things you just take it as it comes? Brand says 4, not quite sure why. Why has that done that again? Get off. There we go.
Can I give you my idea?
Go on.
For the virtual Quizmas party, we can't do music. Yeah, because we get struck. What if I do my schism round? I think that would work. As long as we don't play it the right way around.
I don't know.
I think we should give it a try.
I mean, we've just been copyright struck again from playing royalty-free music, so I don't know if it's worth trying that.
Oh.
Yeah. This time it wasn't by a music company, it was by just some random DJ artist who thinks that he owns the song even though he didn't write it. So obviously I just disputed it, but...
Well, if that comes back and we're okay, I'll give it a try. So schism. C-I-S-U-M. Which is M-U-S-I-C backwards. So just using software, I reverse the tracks.
I mean, we could do it for the Zoom one. We're not online, are we?
All right, we can do it. Definitely do music on the Zoom. Proper music round.
Yes, if you weren't here last week, Charlie Grant got it. If you were here last week, we can actually do the... Is this moving on? It is moving on.
I don't know, you sorted it.
Yes, I know.
Well, should we move it on for one?
Shut up! We always knew the map was a bit backwards to Charlie Grant. Well, the doctors used to put it back then. Yeah, so we were planning on doing a Zoom quiz because we've got slightly less people than we used to do. We can have a Zoom quiz in which everyone gets to be on the chat and everyone gets to talk. But we'll be still doing it in the way that you see it now because we know how to put what we've got on the screen now into Zoom. We can try and do that. Okay, cool. Finally get my second vaccine Friday. It played with issues, so both took me too long. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Hope you're feeling better now then. Sarah can't get on Facebook. Well, that was sent a while ago. She seems to have managed it now. Sorry, I have the phone on silent when we do the quiz, so I didn't notice it.
I need that done.
You do?
Any reason? Violence,
That was
you
it.
see.
That's the only reason I did that.
Violence. And I get told off for violence. Well, go on then, top us up.
Top us up, we haven't even started yet.
Well, I'll put it in. I'll have a good slug, and then you can top us up.
One of the nerdiest things I've ever put on an Amazon wish list is an in-nozzle a wine decanter that you can get. I don't think anyone's going to get me that for Christmas, but it's on the wish list. I did say to my mum that it's on there, and she went, yeah. All right. I think that's enough time to see that recap.
I think it is.
Let's not mess around with that, shall we? I'll put that by there, right there. All right. Do the answers then. As per usual, 2 points for every answer.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Okay.
Just thought of another round. Christmas special.
Andrea got her booster today. Her arm hurts.
That's all I had with mine. Just like it felt bruised with the ones I had.
So the word that letter T in the standard radiophonetic alphabet is T for tango. Tango.
Takes T to tango.
Sure.
The cartoon series featuring those four is Thundercats.
Thundercats. Alex, if you dyed your hair, you look very ginger. Why does that happen to me sometimes? I do look ginger on the chat, and I don't know why.
Oh,
Oh.
thanks for still doing online quiz. All the best,
Charlie. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know why, but I do seem to look ginger sometimes.
That looks very ginger, actually.
I don't know. Maybe it's the colour of my scalp. I don't know.
I think it's these lights. There's something with the lights tonight that
Yeah.
are not.
Sarah says, it's strawberry blonde. It's alright, my stepdad's ginger. I don't mind having that. Right, number 3. The British newspaper nickname The Thunderer. Is it the Telegraph or the Times? It's a sign of the Times. What was answer 1, says Fran? The answer 1 was tango. Tango, as in the drink.
You've been tangoed. The hot place that is a hummum is a Turkish bath.
A Turkish bath.
What do they call them in Turkey?
Bath.
Oh.
Number 5. What was Natalie Imbruglia's debut hit single? It was Torn. Torn for 5.
I like a song. I like that one.
It's a good song.
The blood clots in the heart is thrombosis.
Thrombosis. Number 7. The collective noun for a group of monkeys is the same as a travelling drama. It is a troupe. Spelled differently though, isn't it? A troupe is spelled with an R-U-P-E, isn't it? A theatre troupe.
Not with an E.
Do you know? I thought it was T-R-O-U-P-E.
I don't think so. But then I'm the world's worst at spelling, so I'm the wrong person. The chef, basically.
Theatre troupe.
Yeah.
T-R-O-P-E.
The chef asked me at LRI, Lewis Road Inn, last night about which spelling was right, and I just looked at him and laughed.
It's also funny that people seem to think that just because we're quizmasters, we're fonts of weird knowledge. Because someone at the quiz was they were talking to their friend, and all of a sudden she looked at me and went, Alex, what was 2018 the year of in the Chinese calendar? I went, let me just think about it. Got no idea. I'm not a tap. It was, I think it was Year of the Monkey, but I don't know. It could be anything.
Yeah. Question number 8. Dustin Hoffman was actually quite a good film, although I think it's dated now. It's Tootsie.
Troop, I think, says Andrea. It is. It's spelled T-R-O-U-P-E. I don't know why I bothered asking Mark. That would be silly. That'd be like asking a blind. I'd be like asking a blind man to describe a colour.
I've made a living out of bad spelling, mate.
I've actually did 1,119 spelling mistake corrections today.
Well, it was a good job I checked LRI because you put a wrong answer in.
LRI isn't my quiz.
Sorry, not LRI. Mondays. There's one of them I had to check and it was wrong.
Scotland's longest river is the River Tay. I'd like to know which one was wrong.
A cracking lancer from Sarah when you was talking about what year it was. She said it was the year of the beaver.
It was the year of the giant cow.
I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. This man said it's gruesome that someone so handsome should care. It's this charming man by the Smiths.
Oh, Morrissey. What happened to you?
Bless him.
Yeah, I think he had a bit of a whack on the head at some point, or maybe being a vegan for so long sent him loopy. Tootsie, fab film, Bill Murray, Adley, most of it. The directors kept most of it in. Apparently, I heard today You know the film, the John Hughes film, Planes, Trains and Automobiles,
Mm.
with Steve Martin and John Candy. Apparently, the uncut version is 4.5 hours long because he just kept filming them ad-libbing the entire time. But it's lost forever because the John Hughes didn't tell people where he kept the unedited bits of his movies. The cutting room floor. But yeah, it's something like 4 hours long, the movie.
Kim got 16. The Kitchen's got 18. Martine got 12. Andrew likes the Smiths. I do too.
I do. It was funny the other week at one of the other quizzes. It was quite a young person was talking, and she went, "Yeah, I've started listening to the Smiths recently. I don't know about anybody else, but the lyrics really speak to me. It's like, yes, you and every other student for the last 35, 40 years."
My favourite line, which I think is only really applicable if you come from up north because you understand exactly where he's coming from with it.
Some girls are bigger than others.
It is from there. No, it's not. Anyway, the line is, a skirt ascends for a watchful eye. It's a hideous trait on her mother's side.
Some girls' mothers are bigger than other girls' mothers. Right, round number 2.
I get rid of that one now. Ooh, it's rather nice, this one. Quite full-bodied.
Alex, how many people on a team at the pub? That's the number I've got, says Fran. I don't quite know what you mean.
John got 18. That's a big team.
We've got Christopher Reese, questions 1 and 5, I knew, but question 6. Oh, I should have known. Maybe. Right, I don't know if that was a joke or not. Right, let's do this.
You're just used to it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just used to Christopher Reese having jokey comments. Right, ooh, slippery, said Andrea.
I'm getting lost with all this now. What's slippery?
I don't know.
I've got a sneeze building up.
I would recommend you would probably want to do odds, so you don't have to read out number 8, which is long. Am I right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you can have a maximum of 6 on your team, Fran. Any more than that, we take pens away. The pan, says Charlie Grant. Slippery pan.
Oh, I see. Panned that one, didn't I? Which animal does venison come from?
Linda got 16 in that round as well.
Oh, we had that was venison the other day. It was really nice. Wasn't a burger, but there was something we had was venison. We said it was really good.
No, I didn't. That was an ostrich.
Oh, it was ostrich, wasn't it? Ostrich steak.
Yeah, we had a really weird dinner. We had ostrich steak and a duck breast. That sounds really decadent, but they're just in the freezer taking up room.
And I bought basically stuff for when my mum's down for Christmas. I've already got the turkey in there now. I managed to get a crown. So I've got that in the freezer. So I had to take stuff out. So we took out the ostrich, which we got given, and the duck breast, which is rather nice.
So the background being blood's doing my head in.
That'll really do his head in.
There you go.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
You wanted day glow.
Number 2, clam chowder originated in which country? So you know it's synonymous with a certain country, but originated in which country? Say chowder, Neville. Alec McQuaid says, excuse me, if they're the Smiths, is it too much to ask them to hit Morrissey with a hammer? That's what I call great service. Thanks. It's all right, Charlie. That's what we're here for. You did donate a hefty amount as well, so you know we're up for changing it for you.
Oh, they're liking your changes of vibrancy.
Well, I normally blur the background just because I think it works better with the words. I don't usually, but maybe that doesn't for this one. Possibly because it's removing the cuteness, because you can't see the cute little faces when it's blurred. Better than what you used to have. You used to have just a raw piece of chicken in the background.
Did we?
No, that was the joke.
Sledgehammer.
All right, Peter.
Question number 3. Le Poirot is what type of food beginning with L?
Beginning with Le Poirot.
Freak. He's reached freak status already.
Ready.
I'm mixing my drinks.
Oh dear. I mean, they don't really say you can't mix tea with wine. It's normally something else.
It's just an observation. I'm mixing my drinks.
All right. Number 4. What name is given to the edible entrails of a bird? What name is given to the edible entrails of a bird? At some point on my Twitch channel, I'm going to start the game Days Gone because I've had it for a while and I want to play it. And I also want to be on Twitch at the same time. It's a zombie game. Hello, Kerry Hughes.
Hello.
She's here.
She's here. She has arrived.
There she is.
Question number 5.
Number 5.
With which product would you associate the honey monster?
Gangsters score 20.
Hmm.
We've got a bit of delay here. Oh my god. I think all of your comments are coming in at once, Joe.
I think Joe basically must have had a glitch on her Wi-Fi and now all the comments are coming in one go.
I did wonder why you were taking so long to type. I thought you had a bit of a story to tell me. So unlikely I'm moving to a GFF as I haven't been able to tackle the stairs since I got home in June. I can't walk far at all. The best I can hope for is a slight improvement, but I'm not oxygen permanently. Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
I hope that at some point you do get that little bit more progress and you can sort of give yourself your freedom back a little bit. It's almost as if Mr. Creosote is stuck in your freezer. We will have a wafer thin mint afterwards. Turkish towels are called Haman towels.
Ooh.
And she's still waiting for a second jab. First is in April. April Fool's. I know that's not what you were going for, but I just thought I'd say it.
You're weird sometimes.
1st of April.
You're weird sometimes.
Yeah, I also don't talk about people dying from injections and bloody exploded bombs that potentially hurt people. Wrapping presents for a local charity for kids' presents who wouldn't get anything otherwise. Oh, Kerry, that's nice.
Mm.
Speaking of giving back, we did the quiz last night and we did it for the Sussex Beacon. Was it the Beacon?
Yes, as it's speaking.
Yes, and they provide. I didn't know what they actually did. I thought they were a charity for terminally ill, but it's actually for people with HIV.
Yeah,
which is fantastic. They do a lot of really cool work, and they were very grateful to get our donations. It was at least £250 that we raised last night for them,
That's good.
which is good.
And the one that you've got, we'll leave it till the recap.
Yeah.
Because the one that you've got next week, I think, is amazing.
Did I hear Mark say he's got a crown? Bigging yourself up a bit, eh, King Mark? Number 6. This is a fun one. Who invented the Mars bar? Was it Cadbury, Mars, Terry, or Roundtree?
Who invented it?
Can you invent a confectionery? Can you patent it?
Well, basically, one company was bought out purely to get the control over one bar, which I'll talk about in the recap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just wanted one single bar of the whole lot.
That's what Google does. They buy at the competition, then shut it down.
It wasn't about the competition, they just wanted that one bar
Mm.
in their portfolio.
Thanks for catching up with Jojo, says Joe. You're welcome. I also found out, one of the, this is really boring, but one of the most expensive stocks in the world to buy, after Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's thing. Do you know what the second highest one is?
Say that again, sorry.
Of all the stock prices in the world for a single stock,
Mhm.
Berkshire Hathaway is the highest. And then do you know what the next highest stock is?
No.
Lindor Chocolate.
Ooh.
It's the second highest stock price in the world. I just find it weird it's chocolate. Not oil, not toothpaste, not water, or, lobster blood, but chocolate.
Oh.
Enjoy, everyone. Sorry can't be here tonight watching John Bishop in Nottingham. Enjoy yourself, Fiona.
Yes, indeed.
We like a bit of John Bishop in this house. Your question, please.
Moving swiftly on. What sea is the base of a Florentine biscuit made from?
That should be capitalised on the sheet. I'll change that later.
What should be capitalised?
Florentine.
Is it Florentine or Florentine?
Depends who you talk to. But it's based from the Italian place of Florentine.
Florence.
Yeah. So you would have to put an F because you're a Florentine.
Hmm.
This is the stuff we're resulted to talking about. We haven't got a lot of chat in the chat, so I'm just talking about how pedantic I need to be about the Florentine biscuit. Love a good Florentine biscuit.
Do they have coconut on them?
That could be what the base is made from. So shh. Don't give it away like you did the red shirts. Number 8, it's probably one of the tricky ones of the round if you're not into that sort of thing. Number 8, which style of Indian curry sauce, which is fairly hot, originates in the south of the country and is red in colour due to its greater proportion of tomato puree and spices? I love Q1, but I wish I could meet you one day. So Christopher, to come to one of our quizzes sometime, you might be able to. Before anybody asks, yes, I am smaller in person.
As the O'Shea's will say.
Well, that time we did our first quiz back after the first lockdown, so I went, oh my god, you've got legs!
The worst one was Mrs. Bolter of the Inland Bolters. She walks in the door and the first comment to me after, 18 months? Well, you've put on weight, she said. Cheeky. Question 9. What French phrase, often used in cooking, means putting into place?
I'll pronounce it if you want.
I'm going to hit him in a minute.
I can see,
It's really getting on my nerves.
you're saying that, but I can see the look of relief in your eyes. That very
No,
slight,
it wasn't.
That
It
slight microaggression of just...
It wasn't. It was a case of you pedantic little sod.
I'm not being pedantic. You can pronounce it if you want. A queen, says Sarah, not a king. A queen. A helicopter. And number 10. What type of foodstuff is a red Savina habanero? So what type of foodstuff is a red Savina habanero? Alex isn't short. We are tall. Well, not to say anything about anybody else, but yeah, you are quite tall people. I was quite shocked. Danny O'Shea did not expect such a towering inferno of a man, and I used the word inferno due to his red hair.
You're on form tonight.
George Nichols, please, says Caroline. I'll be happy to oblige. We'll just get my
Put your knickers on.
just for you. Thank you very much. Queen King helicopter. Right, move on to the marathon.
I'm fading. Turning into Casper.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Strawberry blonde. Right.
I don't think that was strawberry blonde. The only anagram of diametric.
This week, I have been teaching my kids to speak in a Liverpudlian accent.
Well, Andrea, send them down to Portsmouth this Saturday because Rats are singing there at the Moonshine Club.
And they'd love to hear a bit of a Liverpool accent, wouldn't they? Right, let's put us back to there. Turn that off. Do that. And then we shall move on to the recap. This one is going to be blurred just so it's easy to read, and it is easier to read with smaller text. There we go. And there you go, there is the donate button.
Mm-hmm. Boop. I do like the little wreath we created for the recap.
How are you finding the round so far, guys? Let us know. We are particularly good at the word chicken.
Well, you just spit a lot, basically, for that.
Ugh. A bit of chicken. Bag of chips and a can of Coke.
You have to say people a lot. Okay, people, and come on, people. I think it's the word that Joe says the most.
Is it?
Is people. Very nice wine. Thank you, Tommy.
An inspired choice, and considering that I don't normally like Merlot.
No, me neither. It's like a really...
Juicy.
Yeah. Merlot to me is always a bit watery. But this is quite bodied.
So has everyone done their Christmas shopping yet, or are you all leaving it a little bit longer? Did you take advantage of Black Friday for your gift ideas? I didn't. I actually bought a new hard drive for storing our quiz stuff on. That's the extent of my excitement for Black Friday.
Yeah, we're running out of space. We had to buy a new hard drive to keep everything going.
Although I will say that my only real sort of flagrant expense is the fact that I do buy nice cases for them so they don't get damaged. Which, you know, it's a safety feature, but it's also I am... Helicopter!
You'll have to send a link to that, can you?
I could probably play the beginning of it. Probably wouldn't get into too much trouble. But I probably won't. Basically buying cases for my hard drives. I'm obsessed with it. I just safety, because one time I had a hard drive full of movies that I'd ripped off DVDs legally. And I dropped a plate on it. I was walking out my room and
you lost them all.
It banged the hard drive and they all went. It wasn't even on. And they all went. It was years of me doing that, so I always put things in boxes now, proper cases. 2 more presents to get, although both my nieces want money or vouchers. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually saw a survey saying it was a YouGov survey. It was saying, do you consider vouchers or money a valid present for Christmas? And yeah, of course you do. That means that someone's thought to themselves, I don't know you enough, but I want you to enjoy yourself and buy yourself something nice. I think. I wouldn't be angry at getting money or vouchers for Christmas.
Oh.
PayPal.me/quiz actually.
Instead of your normal word of what's it at the end.
My word of what's it, right?
Yeah. There's something on my profile I'd like you to read out instead. I'll find it.
Andrew called me a sad case, literally. Yeah, that's fair. I've even got a case for my mouse. My weird shaped mouse. Which you hold like that. Do you remember that Amy Jo really likes?
He just basically... He basically breaks things.
Subtle, Mr. Stack, says Linda. You know me. PayPal.me/quiz actually. Oh.
Right, so let me get out of that. I'll let you do the answers to this round when I find this thing that I want to...
Wonderful. Right. I think that's enough time for that round. Let's jump back in there and go straight to the answers. But do you have a just in case? Says Andrea. -3 points.
Oh, I want to plug that as well.
Okay. Right. Let's jump in to the answers. I'll get rid of that donation button as well. Get out of here. There we go. Right. 2 points each for all these. To which animal does venison come from? It is deer. One of my favourite stories is my stepdad messaged my mum a joke and said they've got venison at Tesco. It's buy one get one free, £18, or is that too dear? And she wrote back, we haven't got any room in the freezer.
That's like your mum.
Yeah. She's also the woman that said when we were talking about what kind of confectionery nuts we like, my mum went, oh, that one that's on top of a walnut whip, what's that one? To which my stepdad went, a walnut? Number 2, clam chowder comes from the US of A. USA for number 2. Maybe it's noisy just in case he howls. Oh my god. Number 3, Leporo is a type of leek. Oh dear. Leek for 3. Number 4, the entrails of a bird are the giblets. Do you like the giblets or do you avoid them?
No. Don't get me off on the giblets story. If enough people want me to tell the giblets story, I will tell the giblets story.
Oh god. Number 5, the honey monster is associated with sugar puffs. Every 5 or 6 years I get a craving for a bowl of sugar puffs, then I get them and I'm just like, nah.
Too sugary. You forget how sugary they are.
Yeah. And then it's one ball goes by for 5 years, that's it. And I'm like, you know what I fancy? Sugar ball. Number 6, invented the Mars bar. Was it Cadbury, Mars, Terry or Roundtree? Funnily enough, it was actually Mars. What was the bar story?
Oh, the bar story. Rowntree's chocolates. Huge philanthropists. And I think it was Mars that wanted Twix. No, sorry. Yeah, Twix. Wanted Twix. They bought the company to get Twix. It broke up the whole family because half of them didn't want to sell. The other half did. It completely broke them up. And then they started replacing peppermint oil in the peppermint creams with synthetic stuff. And the family were really at loggerheads with each other because of it. They really brought it down.
Telegram says tonight's meme is sent. It's already got
Cool.
a like. What was the answer to question 5? Missed it. It was sugar, puffs. Do you have sugar puffs in Norway, Martin?
With the honey monster.
Hmm.
Tell them about the honey, mummy.
It is weird because in America they have the things that we have. They have Kellogg's because obviously Kellogg's is an American company. But over there, their brand version of Frosties is called Frosted Flakes, and their off-brand are always called Frosties. Where ours are called Frosties, and the off-brand is Frosted Flakes. Also, fun fact: do you know why cornflakes were invented? Mr. Kellogg, who was a devout Christian, thought that eating cereal, especially his Kellogg's cornflakes, would stop people masturbating.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yes.
The answer to question 4 was giblets. Giblets.
Giblet.
Shut up.
We do, but I didn't make the connection. Haven't heard of the Sugar Monster. Oh, really?
Well, we'll have to put a picture up.
Oh. Right, so a Florentine biscuit's base is chocolate.
Not coconut, but chocolate.
Yeah, a buttery biscuit base of chocolate. Cocolate, apparently.
Chocolate.
That's a wank story, says Charlie Grant.
Oh, dear.
Number 8. Oh, also, Carrie Lee wanted you to tell
Oh,
the
dear,
story.
Andrea. Oh, that's got to have a special sound all of its own. Come on, you can do it.
What? You cannot be serious. Oh, God.
Alex jumped in now as well.
Oh, good God, I pressed the escape button.
Uh-oh.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Well, at least it was wrong on the screen, so you didn't actually see the answers.
Daft, just get a lighter spoon and use the other hand. Oh, Alec. Alec. The style of Indian curry sauce, fairly hot, originates in the south of the country, red in colour due to the greater proportion of tomato puree and spices, is a madras. Madras for 8. Number 9, the French phrase often used in cooking that means putting into place.
Is mise en place.
Mise en place.
That's what I said. Mise en place.
Yeah, no you did, you went place.
No, I said place.
You went place. Place. Mise en place. Has it worked, Marxist Kim? Oh dear. Yes, mise en place. Number 9. And then number 10, the Red Savina Habanero. In the years 1999 to 2002, it was the world's hottest chili pepper. The hottest chili pepper now is currently the Carolina Reaper, which is by a man named Smokin' Ed Curry from the company, delightfully named Pucker Butt. Someone also from Wales claimed that they had the spiciest chili, so he went away and then came up with another chili that he worked 10 years on, which is also of the Carolina Reaper, now called the Pepper X. Only remembered Misa. You can always have 1 point then. Mise en place. 8 for Kim. Oh, low scoring round.
Low score round.
Right then.
I was going to tell. Someone wanted me to tell the tale, but I forgot what tale I was going to tell.
Giblets.
Oh, right. I'd spent around about 3 hours making a really good, strong stock out of the giblets that I was going to use at Christmas. There was about 2 to 3 tablespoons of it because I'd concentrated it that strongly down. My mum, Alex's grandma, comes along and washes the pan, thinking, well, that's obviously not anything important. She's barred from the kitchen at Christmas. Ever since.
That happened, what, 9 years ago now? And he
No,
hasn't
it was
forgotten?
about 5 years ago.
I don't think it was.
5 years ago.
It was when the old kitchen was in there.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Oh, Mr. Grant wants to see his meme.
I swear it's more than 5 years.
Mm-mm. That's about 5 years ago.
We're weirdly certain of that. I don't know why.
Because of certain events,
Oh, I see.
if you know what I mean.
Right. I'm trying to look at the meme, but it's not loading, Charlie. There we go. Right.
Oh.
Tonight's meme. Let's have a look. I think Facebook just hates our company. We're always slow. King Mark, proudly wearing his crown.
Just because I mentioned it.
Oh, I love it.
Fran wants me to repeat an answer.
Brilliant. 9 and 10.
9 and 10, please. 9 was mise en place, and 10 was chili pepper.
She did it on purpose, so no cooking for Nancy's, Andrea. You know what? That might have been her plan.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I swore a lot. I really swore a lot. Because I actually got a teaspoon and had a taste of it. It was so... Oh. It really was that good.
Did you hear that, guys? It was so... Oh. Right.
Get out of here.
Oh. It was so... Oh. Right. Stop it.
Will you stop it? 2 points as usual, Fran. Your usual 2 points.
Indeed.
Okay, round 3. We're on to 30 seconds of transport.
Transport. Fran says peppers. Peppers is fine.
I'm going to do evens.
Okay. Here we go then, 30 seconds. You get 30 seconds for each question. You get the countdown on the screen. At the end of 30 seconds, we shall now reveal.
Oh, I like your new roundel.
Roundel. I like that name. A roundel. Right then. That's my new ringtone, says Andrea.
Okay.
New ringtone, eh? Blimey. Number 1, an aqueduct was constructed to transport what?
We did a dance for this, didn't we? It was like this, and then we had all that going on.
Oh, that was a different one. That was the Funky Robot.
No, it was before. No, it's this one. It was definitely this
No,
one.
it's Funky Robot.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeehaw! Back in a second.
All right, an aqueduct was used to transport what? It was, or is, water.
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 What a lot of things to transport.
What are you asking for question 1 for, Sir Christopher Reeve? Good Lord.
He's back. Question number 2. Which London station is the main terminus for trains from Scotland and the North East? Do we have our Scottish contingent in? I haven't seen them for a while.
No, they popped in a couple of weeks ago, but then they had to go again. Quite a lot of tannins in this.
Yeehaw!
Oh yes, like every good cowboy, I wear it directly on top of my head. I also had it on backwards.
Well, that's you, innit?
No, that's you. I put it on the right way around.
No dance then.
No, I already look like a fool. I'm not going to do anything more. I'm half Scottish. Does that count? You can get on half the train, says Charlie. Right.
And the answer is King's Cross.
An angry monarch.
Mm.
Number 3. Which aeroplane entered service in 1976? Stop it. Stop it! You're currently writing checks that you can't cash, Sunshine. You better calm down.
I could tell I was winning. It started off a little straight. You always watch for the little corner of his mouth. And it started to upturn, and once he starts, he can't stop because he's aware that he's doing it, and he can't stop, and it makes it worse.
I also have a facial twitch, you bugger. Right, number 3, which aeroplane entered service in 1976? Not as hard as it sounds, it is the Concorde. I wish I could have gone on Concorde.
Tiny seats.
Yeah.
You're squeezed in like this.
Also, fun fact, on Concorde, I believe it's only the Concorde, what they used to do on their inaugural flight flight attendants and pilots would write things or put notes in between the consoles, because once it reached that pressure at the top, they'd squeeze together and they would never come undone again.
Mm.
So they'd put messages or like the love notes or who they're having an affair with on the plane, and they put it in between the console because the air pressure would expand the metal and it would never decompress. It's kind of cool.
Richard Branson, when they actually stopped it, Richard Branson wanted to buy them and literally was ready to buy them. But the paint that is used on Concorde is patented because it basically stretches 6 inches or something like that in a meter square. So they owned it and they wouldn't let Branson use that paint.
Good.
So which is why I didn't buy it. Question number 4. We're full of lots of little tips and tricks tonight, aren't we?
Been on Concorde with no seats, says Anne. That sounds dangerous.
Yes. Question number 4. 2 words, 1 point for each. What CP was the name of Penelope Pitstop's car in the Wacky Races? I used to love that as a kid.
Six inches in a square metre, Charlie Grant says.
I don't know. Something in that region. I know it just expanded, the paint expanded, and it was patented, and BA owned the patent, so nobody else could use it. And the answer is the Compact Pussycat.
Compact Pussycat for number 4. Number 5. Number 5. Which car company makes a sports car called Diablo?
Does that mean devil?
Might do.
Can I have a top up, please? Don't spill it because it's a white desk.
Yeah.
I like how you're carrying on wearing the hat.
That's warming my head up.
It makes you about as tall as me.
Sure she doesn't fly a helicopter? Helicopter!
Actually, I think we should save helicopter for the Christmas special.
Sure. Alright, so which car company made a sports car called Diablo? It was Lamborghini. They were famous for making tractors.
I was going to use that next week. Question number 6. Ooh. The Titanic. That legendary seafaring vessel. But in which city was it built? I like this music.
Someone said last night that they enjoyed it. It was one of our 30 seconds.
Oh, I was going to show you that thing I was going to get you to read instead. Have a quick fast read of that.
Oh, that's the wrong button. All right.
And the answer is Belfast.
Belfast. Interesting, you can have a virgin experience on a Concorde with tea and a cake at Brooklands. Ooh. Also, I learned today one of my favourite facts that I've learned from one of our factoids. It was Cary Grant and Clark Gable used to meet once a year to exchange monogrammed gifts they didn't like. That's not a joke, that actually did happen. Moving on, number 7. Number 7, this is a 50-50. On which city did the Enola Gay drop a devastating bomb in World War II, changing the face of war forever? Was it Hiroshima or Nagasaki? What up, Nathan Reader?
Well, hey!
I once had a virgin experience on a Concorde and now I'm in the Mile High Club, says Charlie Grant. Fantastic. I doff my hat to you, sir.
Don't it makes you look smaller. You need every inch you can get. Yeah, I'll do a plug for that at the end if I can.
Alright, so which city did the Enola Gay drop the bomb? It was Hiroshima. Hiroshima for number 7.
Is it Hiroshima or is it Hiroshima?
It's Hiroshima.
Is it?
Hiroshima, I think, is the way you pronounce it in the West, but it's Hiroshima.
Okay. Question number 8. Liverpool's airport was renamed to honour who?
Actually, was the site of the atom bomb was going to be somewhere different in Japan, but the general in charge thought there was too much culture there, so he left it.
All right.
I can't remember where it was. I don't think it was Tokyo. Yeah. And names, you know, you get, like you think of it and it instantly leaves you in your head as you say it. All right.
And the answer is John Lennon.
John Lennon. Right.
Right,
Moving
good.
on. I did read it, yeah. Number 9.
Good, isn't it?
Number 9.
Put you back.
Okay. Number 9. What form of transport is the French TGV?
What have you just dropped?
Don't matter. All right. The French TGV is... Go. A train.
A very good train. For those of you who like skiing in the French Alps, you can get the TGV from Paris. It takes you right to Bourg-Saint-Maurice. And then you've got no real transfer other than a little funicular railway up the mountain and you're at Les Arcs. Definitely worth doing if you like skiing. When you can. And finally this round. What J is a large, heavy lorry?
Right, where am I? That was it. Kyoto
Yeah.
was the original one, but it was too much culture there, so they decided to change it.
Mm.
I want to kill hundreds of thousands of people, but I don't want to ruin the buildings.
Well, no, there was a lot of backlash over one of the palaces in that the West got rid of in China. Train à grande vitesse. Fast train, it means. The heavy lorry is, of course, the Juggernaut.
Juggernaut, which is a game mode in Halo.
Was it?
Mm.
Mm.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Right. Back to that marathon, just in case you need it again.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a nice train, the TGV. You've been on it with us, haven't you?
Mm.
When we went skiing.
Kim got 4.
Oh dear. Have we made it too hard this week?
Yeah, let us know. Was it too hard, guys? Regardless of your score, was it on the trickier side? I didn't think it was, but 14 for Martine.
Well, there you go. I'm sorry, Kim, but you've been beaten by the Norways. No way.
Yes, way.
So what is the only English anagram of diametric? I can't remember now. I put it in ages ago. John got 16.
Natasha, it was a good challenge.
The Gangsters got 18. The Kitchens, with their new kitchen, got 16.
Linda got 16 in that round.
That was round 3. Yes, Joe. We're coming up for the final round.
We have completely forgot to do the felt balls.
We have completely forgot to do the help balls. We'll have to leave it till next week. We ain't got time for everyone to sort it all out.
No, I'll check out
Have people put stuff in? Only
nobody has.
only two's put in.
Sorry, guys.
We shall do the felt dolls next week.
Yes.
Yeah, Fran, you normally tell us really early on that we've forgotten.
Life is good in Greenock. Putting their scores in. Life is good.
Mm.
I always thought that one of the weirdest sayings. Kim says, I did remind you. Well, we don't listen to you very often, Kim.
I thought I can be a bit harsh, but that was really harsh.
Only joking. That's for calling me Ginger. Right. No, someone was saying, like, when they say life is short. Why would you say that? Life is literally the longest thing you will ever do. Why is it short? It's the longest thing you will ever experience is your life. Fran says, I did, and so did Joan. Well, we're just stupid then, aren't we? Could we do it? No, because then I feel like if people didn't get it in time, we'd be excluding them. Next week.
Next week.
Right, number 4 is...
I'll tell you what, because we messed up, you can all put 2 bonus points in the bonus column. There you go. Put 2 bonus points in the normal bonus column. Not the Sarah points, but the normal bonus points. You can all put 2 in because you've listened to us.
Yes, because you're obviously paying more attention to the quiz than we are.
Mm.
Right, what do you want?
Ooh.
Alex is short, says Andrea. Thank you.
I'm going to do odds because of number 6.
You know what I said earlier? I joked, but you're going to get -3 points. You are now going to get -3 points, Andrea. No, sorry, what do you want to do?
I've seen number 6, so I'm going to do odds.
Okay.
Even though number 8 is not too good.
Off you go then.
What shape is an object if it is said to be cruciform?
Martin says, Mark is now my favourite. But that leads me to believe that for the entire time you've been watching, I've been your favourite, so I'm okay with that. Or is he sitting down, says Andrea? Look, right, I'm a small guy, but I have quite a long spine. It's the legs that let me down.
He stood up.
Shut up. Joe says, what? I don't know, Joe. I just don't know.
Usually. I don't believe that 1 minute, Fran. Fran has put you are both my favourites. I think we've all worked out who your favourite is over the weeks.
Alec McQuay says, yay, participation points. That's what I used to love when I used to get participation trophies in primary school. Sarah was my favourite earlier, says Martin. Fair enough. Okie dokie. Cool, see you next week.
Depending on her shifts and her availability, we will try and get Sarah here for the Christmas quiz. But it literally is down to her work and everything else going on.
Charlie Grant says, your legs are fine. I mean, amazingly, they're just long enough to reach the ground.
See what I mean? Leave Alex alone, Mark. See? We know who your favourite is, Fran.
It is Fran.
Yes.
It is. Number 2. What on a shoe is an aglet? What on a shoe is an aglet? What a fantastic word.
It is, isn't it?
I love words for things that you don't need a word for. Like the prongs on a fork are called a tine. Who needs to know that? But it's such a nice word.
Yeah, but when it's misty, that fork belongs to me.
Kim says, Jay's virtual pub quiz is my favourite. You've said a lot of things in the past, Kim, and I've let them slide. But the fact that you would say that Jay's virtual pub quiz is your favourite is a step too far. Alright, frankly, I'm insulted. Because he's so much more successful than we are.
And he doesn't put the effort in.
That's not true. He might do.
He's a nice guy, and he did give us a plug once, and which we were really grateful for.
And he did help us out with some tips as well.
Yeah.
Plus, he also published a book. That ain't easy. Just joking, you're all my favourite, says Martine. You may be from Norway, but you're playing very Switzerland right now.
Question number 3. Be as specific as you can for this to get full points. What shape is the DNA molecule?
I can't believe that not only has Kim said that her favourite pub quiz is Jay's, 2 people have liked them, my girlfriend and Charles Grunt. Can't believe this.
You can tell when he's annoyed, he calls him grunts.
Absolute traitors. Absolute traitors.
You know when you've offended him, Mr. Grant, he calls you grunt. That's normally my term.
Charlie Grant says my favourite is Chucky. He is your namesake. What man, but you threw the bell in my eye. A jingle bell to the eye socket.
What can I say? I think we should actually give Sism a go.
On the Zoom. I don't want to do it online, but I don't want to risk it.
Well, we can do proper music rounds online.
On the Zoom.
On the Zoom. Right, number 4, it's you.
Burnley is a town in which county? Is it in West Yorkshire or Lancashire? Fran Reynolds, bad day at work. Well, the week so far, he's asleep. Oh, I see.
Can I No.
No.
I was going to give a bonus point, but I won't.
No, you've had that couple of drinks too far. Now you're getting a bit too.
Oh, excuse me, I'm burping now.
Oh, that's it. Tommy, don't ever give us wine again. Kelsey McCullough says it's my birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday for tomorrow, Kelsey.
Great family, jump in. Cheers, my dear.
There you go.
I think we need for Christmas. Charlie Grant needs a new keyboard. Obviously, the letters are sticking.
Hippo birdie, Kelsey. I like it. Happy birthday from Kerry Hughes over on YouTube.
Oh, this is a good one. Question number 5. Who have you just put the music on?
No.
Oh, there must be a different song then. Who broke Fred Perry's record of 3 consecutive Wimbledon titles?
Our Quiz Actually family are so nice.
They are.
It's crazy that this will be the second Christmas we do online.
Yeah.
Mental.
But I think it is a testament to you guys more than anything of how you have become the Quiz Actually family. You know, we have a laugh. There's some of you sit in the background and watch. They put your scores in and we know who you are. It's just lovely, the sense of community we've all got.
Yeah, it's dwindled a bit, but we're stronger than ever.
Yeah. And the fact that we take the piss out of each other all the time.
Yeah. We're all close friends now, even though we're very far apart. Number 6. Actors Mads Mikkelsen and Nikolai Coster-Waldau are both born in which European country? So actors Mads Mikkelsen and Nikolai Coster-Waldau were both born in which European country? Mads Mikkelsen, of course, being most famous for playing Hannibal on TV or the Freet in Casino Royale.
Yeah, that's where I know him from.
We need t-shirts as Kerry Hughes.
Okay. Well, when I put it up there, we looked at how much it would cost us to actually create them, and people then said it was a bit expensive, so that's why we didn't go ahead. But if you want the t-shirts, we will sort the t-shirts out. Yeah,
the thing is, I know the logic is completely sound, but some people don't think about it. You have to buy it in bulk to sell it off at a profit, and you know we can't buy a company's worth of t-shirts. We're not that big of a company, so we have to buy.
So our rate per item is higher.
Unfortunately, and we can't lose money on the t-shirts, but that's the reason we do the quizzes is for donations. So
yeah. Oh, Martine, the weird thing is we feel we know you guys. Yeah, the Norway contingent is a major part of Quiz Actually.
We could do a badge, like an enamel pin. I would love an enamel pin of the Quiz Actually logo.
We will search it out.
That would be really cool. I love an enamel pin.
We will search it out. I'll have a word with my contacts on the music scene, see if I can get anything on that, because they must have done it.
Also, if anyone's going to take part, it'd be nice to hear and see everyone's faces on the Zoom quiz we do.
Yeah, we need to work out when you can do it as well over the Christmas.
Bearing in mind, I won't be here.
We'll wait till you're back, which will be New Year, won't it?
Which would be a Christmas one, then, would it?
No, we'll do it after Christmas. We'll do a New Year one. First one of the New Year.
We could do it in the interlude between Christmas and New Year, I suppose.
When are you actually back?
27? 28.
Yeah, but I've got to run because of the trains down here. They've decided they're not going to run them, so it's going to be a bus service, and I don't want to put my mum on a bus service that's going to be overcrowded. So I'm going to have to drive her back home.
Let's get on with it.
Question 7: which comic strip, film, and children's TV program featured Captain Haddock?
Jackie says, "Love my adopted Quiz Actually family. Been with you from the start."
That's what we've got. We started this thinking it would just be a few weeks, and it's just grown and grown.
2 years later.
And it's just grown and grown and grown, and the fun levels have been off the scale. The connections between us all have been great.
I also like the fact that we've got some people who started off in a team with other people. Those have left, but the people who've remained. Like Jackie Cartwright was from the Cheeky Slags with Cliff. And Cliff doesn't come by very often, but Jackie's still here. Alex, your cheeks are looking rosy, and then the ones on your face. I do get flushed with certain types of red wines. The more tannins in it, the more I get flushed.
You've got a weird white patch there.
To the side. White triangles.
Can you see his little white patch? Yeah, you can actually.
I always have a white triangle there.
How weird is that?
It is weird.
Should we go on to question 8?
Although I always like red wine because it makes me feel even weirder because I have low blood pressure as it is, so it tends to just dip it down a bit.
Mount Cook.
Hey! You did that.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Number 8.
Even better.
Aori or Mount Cook is the highest peak in which Southern Hemisphere country? Is it Australia or New Zealand?
Because I wasn't actually going to say it.
I know. When are you doing your Xmas quiz? It says Sarah. It'll be not next week.
13th.
13th.
It's after all our other quizzes are done. We're going to bring it all in there. And we want to try and push the boat out on that one as well.
Martin says it kind of looks like a heart. Well, I'll take that. And Charlie Grant says the wine turns your hair red as well.
Strawberry blonde.
Why do I look... I don't get it why I look ginger.
You look very ginger tonight.
It's bizarre.
I think it's the tonal qualities that you've put on the filter.
So just reset the white balance so everyone can see how pale we are.
No.
Yeah, so Sarah, if you can sort you a night off for that one, as always, no pressure at all. But if you could do, I'm sure everyone would love to see you there. That's because your stomach blushes with a slight intolerance and spreads to your cheeks and red wine, says Kerry Hughes. I have heard that, yeah, you can blush. Your stomach can blush. Stomach lining.
Oh, that's really nice, Linda. Do you want to read that one out?
It's really good to be a part of such a great group of people. We are. We're all such nice people. Well, we're not. We're bastards. But you guys are all really nice.
And not the O'Shea's.
Not the O'Shea. But yeah. There's like a good, there's what? I think there's probably just less than 60 of you really that do comment all the time, and we love having all of your comments. Wine turns your hair red as well. Can't believe it. Can't believe you said that.
All right. The hardest question, I reckon, is question 9. The hardest question tonight. Because I wouldn't have a Scoobies on it. What N is a short lyrical piece, usually for piano?
Sarah says she'll try. Honestly, if you can't say, don't worry about it. I know you've got to work and work can't always.
No, we depend on what Sarah's situation is. We know how you all love her here, and if we can get her here, we will definitely have her here. But it's down to her personal situation and work and all that sort of stuff going on. So,
go us, says Kim. Go us. Look at us.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk it, yeah?
And Kim says, go us. Australia, love.
Yeah, off you go.
Siberia.
Indeed. Siberia.
I love the banter on here. It's because it's usually at me, so I occasionally get a chance to throw it back.
And find number 10. Where is the only place in the UK that the Queen cannot visit?
Martine, if you get this right, you can have double points. I'm just saying. If Martine knows this one, she can have double points.
Well, Martine, it's all on you.
Because it's a very British thing.
Yeah, I am very flushed now.
You're very, very flushed. Not your forehead, though. That's white as anything.
It's just here. Just the cheeks.
Yeah, basically, you've got 2 circles here and a circle here, then everything else is red, including your head.
Yeah, I've got middle-aged alcoholic syndrome. If Sarah can't join the Christmas quiz, she can join another time, and we can have a special Sarah quiz. Mark could go and Sarah's shift, and then she could do the quiz with me.
No, I think in the new year we will have and we will create a special Sarah quiz when we know she can definitely do it. We'll actually create it in advance, so when she's got the time that definitely can happen, it'll be very short notice because of Sarah's shifts. I think we will. We'll make a real special, and we'll sort the donations out for Sarah. I think on that one.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I really wish I knew this one, says Martine.
Oh.
Wait, is the Queen wearing trainers? Because that could be a few places.
We have that cricket sound.
Oh, Martine has a guess.
Oh, that's good.
I'll be excited. All the answers will be anagrams of Tom Cruise. You mean Tom Hanks, Charlie? That should be our new thing. 2022 is the year of Tom Cruise, not Tom Hanks. I like that. Right then. So for the final time, the only English anagram of the word diametric.
Which I can't even remember. How are we doing on time?
I wish I knew most of tonight's answers, says Kim O'Shea.
Should have gone to school then, shouldn't you?
Oh dear. Oh yeah, Tom Hanks is Charlie Grant. There you go. Got to school with Danny. I'm sure you can pick a few things up. Right.
Get Danny to teach you.
Yeah, there you go. Right then, let's do the recap.
The recap.
Too many Tom syndrome, indeed. It's like Hollywood's got too many Chris's.
Are we on time?
I didn't mute you. We're about 9 minutes.
That's about right then.
Yeah, that's about right. Won't it be a very short anagram? I thought to myself today, I wonder what the word with the most anagrams is. It's like, that would be the impossible to tell, because we'd all be anagrams of each other.
You could put it into an anagram machine.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what would be the word with the most anagrams, but any word with the most anagrams would also have the most anagrams with it. So you can never pick the one word.
This is true.
Yeah.
But you could say the one that alphabetically is first.
Yeah, that could be. School's overrated. It was more fun bonking off, says Kim O'Shea.
Bunking? I thought you said something else then.
Having a couple of fags at the back of the bike shed. We didn't all go to posh schools that had trivia syllabus, you know, says Alec McQuaid. Joke's on you, we went to Quizmaster College, so you're wrong.
As much as we know we're going to be absolutely shattered by the end of next week, I'm so looking forward to the Christmas specials. They are the biggest and the most mental and the most bonkers quizzes we actually do. We always overrun.
By a long shot.
I know the student quiz at Lewis Road Inn is just going to be at least 40 minutes overrun.
Hurry up, I've got an answer delivery to you, says Kim. Alright, Kim. We'll speed it up. Want to make sure that my name is on the spreadsheet, says Kelsey. It's the birthday girl tomorrow rocks. There you go. I can even see it from. It is. I thought it was you from Pennsylvania. Joined us for the Harry Potter quizzes first, didn't you? Tom Hanks, Monk Hats, Otum Shank. India's answer to Tom Dennehy.
Can I talk about my favourite ever anagram?
If you quit.
It will only appeal to people of a certain age who were around in the Thatcher era, and it was John Major era. Virginia Bottomley, who was a Tory MP of notable. Well, we'll just leave it as notable. And Virginia Bottomley transfers, actually anagrams out as, I'm an evil Tory bigot.
My favourite anagram is astronomer. It's Moonstarer.
Harry Potter quiz will be on. What date have we got for the Harry Potter quiz? We tried to put the event up and it didn't go.
19th. I think we said, didn't we? 19th?
Yeah, it's the day before you go away.
Yes.
So the 19th of December will be the Harry Potter quiz.
And we will again be hiring our mod if the moderator team would like to play, if you're not too busy. We're expecting it to be fairly busy, but we'll see. Right. That's that.
I've just seen the answer to number 9. I should know that. For a reason I'll explain when we get there.
Yes.
Oh, can we put the link up for Ember Honey, please? When I was doing my gigs, there's an amazing lady who goes on, Taylor Madison Damien Madison, whatever. She goes under the name of Ember Honey. Unbelievable artist, stylish. The vocals are like in the 1930s Berlin cabaret-esque sort of smokiness, and like no artist you've heard before. And she's got a new video out, and I absolutely adore her. She's an amazing person to work with. Do check out her new single. Do check out her new video. It is something completely different. It is really sort of noir music and so stylish and so well presented. And she actually appears this stylish on stage as well. And when she played for me, the whole audience just shut up. She was just so brilliant. So do check her out, please. She's amazing. Drop her a message on our Facebook page and just say that I sent you. That would be brilliant. Thank you.
All right, off we go then. Here's your answers.
Cruciform means, of course, a cross.
A cross. Number 2, an aglet on a shoe is the end of a shoelace. Usually the metal or plastic bit at the end of a shoelace.
The DNA molecule is a double helix. Double helix.
So that's so you can get a mention in her book, says Charlie Grant.
No, she's so classy. She's amazing to work with. She's so professional. Unbelievable artist.
If you just put helix, you only get 1 point.
Yeah.
Burnley is a town in Lancashire.
Where Jordan North has his happy place.
Name drop, says Martin. Who?
Fred Perry's record was broken by Bjorn Borg.
Resistance is futile. Number 6, Mads Mikkelsen and Nikolai Coster-Waldau are all born in Denmark.
Denmark.
They are Danes. Not dames, that's completely different.
Which comic strip, etc., featured Captain Haddock? It was Hergé's Adventures of Tintin.
As long as you get Tintin.
But as long as you've said Tintin, we'll accept it.
Number 8, Aoraki on Mount Cook is the highest peak in New Zealand. I put lace for 2. How many points?
It's the actual thing at the end of the lace, though, rather than the lace itself.
You were almost there, 1 point.
Okay. Alex has been generous. Question number 9. What N is a short lyrical piece, usually for piano?
Let us know if you got this one right.
It is Nocturne. The reason I should know this is it's one of my favourite Kate Bush tracks on the Ariel album, on the actual concept piece on the second side. It's called Nocturne. Absolutely amazing. When I saw her play it live at the album, Emma Smith, when she did tour at the one venue, it was just absolutely amazing. I was just gone.
Tracy got Nocturne. Tracy a Kate Bush fan? Or is Charles a Kate Bush fan?
Well, me and Tracy have got a lot in common. She likes her Doctor Who. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't like Kate Bush.
We got Nocturne, but I did do CSE music. Linda knew what a Nocturne was as well. Charlie Grant says it's a brilliant track.
It's just when we were with her, with me and the ex, and we took friends with us. And when she was doing it, I just went and said, "I'm watching Kate Bush play piano," as if it was the most important thing in the world. And at that moment, it actually was. It was just that gig was just the best gig I've ever been to in my life. It was unbelievable. It was the soundtrack to my life. It was amazing.
Tracy Ann Kitching adores Kate Bush. You two are, oh my God, on the same wavelength.
Tracy, you can actually get to see the Ninth Wave from Hounds of Love concept piece that was actually recorded. That is available on Vimeo. Vimeo?
I don't know.
But you can find it on YouTube. That bit is actually available to see, and you can just get a sense of how good the whole concert was. Just from that piece.
And if it's played at night, it's a nocturnal, says Grenville Allen.
Oh, dear!
We don't see Grenville Allen comment very much, but when they do, my God. Right, the only place in the UK the Queen cannot visit is the House of Commons. House of Commons. What would happen if she went there? Would she get arrested?
It all relates to Charles I storming it. So it's the one place. That's why they have the black rod at the opening Parliament, because he can't even go in there because he's the Queen's representative.
Or she, as it's still...
Oh, it's she now at the moment. Yes, it is. Tracy, that section... We'll chat privately. That section is amazing. So spot on. Diametric is... matricide.
Matricide, the act of killing your mother.
No, it's not. It's the act of killing your bedding.
Oh, Martin put Parliament's not far off.
I'll give you 1 point for that, since you're so far away. Which you can now double for 2 points, because I said you could double your points.
God damn it. Quiz on the 2000s toys, says Kelsey. Not quite our audience, that Kelsey, unfortunately.
We do have a marathon that does include Furby.
I was saying this the other day.
Fran, we've got 5. Go on.
Is Furby, animalogically, a mammal or a bird? I think it's a mammal. But
Kim got 10.
it has a beak and talons.
Purely because it's so long, I'm going to let Alex read this out now while we're waiting for you to put all your scores in. Because I just think it's a brilliant piece. I did share on my Facebook.
Alex, my score is 17. See you tomorrow, Alex, with your Xmas card. Thank you, Fran. And I promise I will wear Nick's t-shirt tomorrow. I promise.
There you go. Have a read that. Read from the top.
Linda knew what a nocturne was and she scored 16.
Well done.
Kim says, have a good week. Tracy Ann says, 75, have a good quiz. Going to sleep.
Gangster's got 20 plus the marathon. Well done.
It's a B. What? Right. This is The Truth About Santa. And it's a quote from a son and his father. So son says, Dad, I think I'm old enough now. Is there a Santa Claus? Dad says, okay, I agree that you're old enough. But before I tell you, I have a question for you. You see, the truth is a dangerous thing. Once you know something, you can't unknow it. Once you know the truth about Santa, you'll never understand and relate to him as you do now. So my question is, are you sure? The son says, yes, I want to know. Dad says, okay, I'll tell you. Yes, there is a Santa. Son says, yes, really? I've got it off again. That's right. Yes, really, but he's not an old man in the beard in a suit. That's just what we tell kids. You see, kids are too young to understand the true nature of Santa. So we explain it to them in a way that they can understand. The truth about Santa Claus is that he's not a person at all. He's an idea. Think of all those presents Santa gave you over the years. We bought those for you. We watched you open them. And did it bother us that you didn't know? Of course not. The fact it gave us great pleasure. You see, Santa Claus is the idea of giving for giving's sake, without the acknowledgement or thanks. When I saw that woman collapse in town last week, I called for help. I knew that she'd never know that it was me that called an ambulance. I was being Santa Claus when I did that. Son says, oh. Dad says, so now that you know, you're a part of it too. You have to be a Santa Claus now. That means you can never tell a young kid the secret. You have to help us select Santa's presents for them. And most important, you have to look out for opportunities for other people. Got it? And that's the quote. End of year quiz, Natasha. It will probably roll into a Christmas one, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for a fun night, says Martine. Furby, says Andrea. It's a B. Furby. Okay, yeah. Cheeky Stags will make an appearance before Christmas. I'm looking forward to it, Jackie, but having you here is enough. Furby is an owl-like, hamster-like creature and an alien-like creature, says Kelsey. Furby's a bird, Shirley. Sarah says, bye. Adios, SB, says Charlie Grant. Right. Let's look at those scores then.
What does he mean by SB?
Sayonara, bitches. I don't know. Also, we've got a...
Bye, Sarah. I've just spotted yours.
There will be a Jonathan for the Christmas special, Fran. Right. Let's do it then.
It might be very game showy, the Christmas special.
Yes.
Less questions, more gamey show. And I am working on some new wonderful dingbats.
Alright, so Santander is basically a brownie guide. What? Right.
That deserves.
Alright, here we go. So we've got Friday's Out of Isolation 19, 47 for Life is Good, No Ideas have 52, 57 for Martine, Robert have 59, 64 for One Gun a Pen, Psych Enthusiasts have 67 as well as the Clunter on the Monsters. Portrait for Gog at Midnight have 70, 72 for Angry Birds Plus 1, 74 for Charlie Masks on Again Factory, 75 for Nosky's Servants, Quiz Man have 76, 80 points for Tommy Plus 2, 81 for It's Quizness Time. Gangsters got 82 and 85 points for Best Brainiacs, Ease, 24 Sleeps Till Christmas, yay! You're our winners tonight with 85.
Mm-hmm.
Santa is a brownie, I see. Santander, where'd you get that from? SB is Sarah. I see. Not sayonara bitches. Alright, sorry. Goodbye, Sarah. My little helicopter. Right, thank you very much, Anne. Says great quiz, have a good night. Thank you very much, guys. So there you go, there are your scores. No quote of the week, because obviously I just quoted that massive monologue. So we'll leave it at that. Right, so this is our final week for the in-person quizzes before our Christmas quizzes next week. There'll be a regular quiz next Wednesday, and then we'll have our Christmas quiz the week after. And then Mark will be doing some Christmas specials over that Christmas period on Mondays.
Yes. If we can tie Alex in, we're trying to work. We can't do it for these next 2 weeks to work it out. We're just too busy. We're going to try and tie in Alex being able to link in remotely, so we can have me on screen and him using some technology bit, so we can have him on screen as well. And we'll sort that out if we can do it. And then obviously in the new year we're going to do the big Zoom quiz.
Yeah, and everyone will be invited, and everyone can even quiz the quizmasters if you want. We'll have a little round for that. And
Yeah.
we'd encourage you as well to bring booze. We'll all drink some booze.
Yes, we all have booze. That's important.
John says, good quiz tonight. Thank you. Have a good week. Sayonara indeed, says Joe. Yes, have a lovely week. Get your presents early. I'm telling you, you'll be sorry if you don't. Stay safe. Protect the vulnerable. Wear a mask again. It is mandatory. Don't be stupid. Have a lovely week.
Get your turkey early. There's only 1/3 of turkeys being produced this year, so a lot of people are going to be short of it.
Natasha, thank you very much for your donation as well. Right. We shall see you either in person or virtually next week, or even tomorrow. You never know. Thank you very much for playing. Have a lovely weekend, and we shall see you next time. All the best. Take care.
Take care.
Love you.
Love you all.
Bye.